with that energy, still illmatic. Take this energy and understand how the plan is incredibly young man. Every prime time legacy, pocket juice to the rooftop deadly. Welcome to Sneaks, Rhymes, and Life with your host, the one, the only, Lionel K. McDonald Jr. Let's go!
What's happening, Sneaks, Rhymes, and Life Nation? This is Lionel back at you with another episode of Sneaks, Rhymes, and Life. So there's lots happening in the sneaker world. We can say that, there's so much diversity with brands, ASICS and On and Hoka and New Balance, and Adidas is having a much better year with Sambas and some of the other things that are out there. But Nike is still king, although things may look a little bit different. And although people's sneaker choices have changed and diversified, and there's definitely we're in a comfy era where we definitely saw things a little bit differently over the last little while through COVID and some of those things. The Jordan brand still is a huge part of what we do in sneakers, and if you thought Jordan fell off or, the shoes were from the Jordan brand were not in demand, I'm going to give you, give or take 10 shoes that are going to be releasing in summer of 24 that you should definitely be checking for. This is both for the men and the ladies. We're going to start with the ladies first. Here's the first one that I have up. The Jordan 3 Nina Chanel. So she is a designer that they've collaborated with. This shoe, the materials, the textures, it's absolutely fire. If you love Jordan 3s and you're a lady that can, pull this one off in the summertime, you definitely should have a look at this one. Next up is the Jordan 4. Looks totally different, almost doesn't look like a Jordan 4, but they've once again collaborated with Nigel Sylvester, which is one of the most prominent skateboarders that are out there. So this is a Jordan 4 low, which we've never really seen before. The reimagined look of this, and I know I hate using that word reimagined, but the remake of this shoe, it still carries the sole, but there's parts of that are removed, but it still carries the shape and the essence of the Jordan 4. Definitely should be looking out for this one. On the ladies' side again, the Latte Jordan 1s. Now, hey, many people have said Jordan 1s have fallen off. They're all sitting on shelves still. But I think definitely the Latte one is one of the nicest ones. If you love the Mocha or the Travis Scott that had a darker shade of brown, this Latte one looks like a latte and absolutely is fire. There's been definitely a recent trend with Jordan 1s going to a low, and some of those have actually had far better traction, whether you had the black toe or we've now most recently had the shadow low. We have the Baron low, and I think this one is absolutely beautiful. Definitely should be checking for this one. Again, I know people are still after Travis Scott's after we just come off the red taxis on the weekend, and the Travis Scott low, that one that came in women's. But the Baron low definitely is one you should be keeping an eye out for. For my 2000 heads that started collecting in this year, you're in full swing. We haven't seen it since its original launch, but the Lightning 17 is returning. It's a low. Mike wore this literally at the end of his career, I think about 2002, 2003. That's when it was on the marketplace. So it's been almost 20 some odd years since this has been out. If you love 17s, and I do, it's one of the better models. I think the red 17 is probably the best out of the entire set. This is the one that came with the briefcase. This comes in a low version. I think the UNC one comes out later this year, but definitely be checking for the 17. I think there will be limited pairs, so people will definitely be checking for this, particularly the OG heads. A Ma Maniére is back again, and we've got an A Ma Maniére 3, 1, 2, 4. I think it was in that order. Then we got 2 5s last year. I think there's another A Ma Maniére 4 that's on the way, but we get a white and a black on July 18th in the 3, and these are beautiful. Maybe the best shoe this summer. People are not talking about it yet, but they will. So definitely keep an eye out for A Ma Mir dropping another heat pack for us for the summertime. Next up, Jordan 4, which has kind of been the most trendy Jordan that's out there been the last little while. We have the Paris Olympics gray, comes up 7/27, so the 27th of July. Um, it is the materials, it almost gives you cause for feelings. The materials, it's beautiful. Many people did not get the cause, so if you don't have that one, you may be checking for this one. You know, as we are rolling around on Olympic year, that is going to be available, and then the following weekend we get, I guess, the best Olympic shoe. I think, in my opinion, Olympic sneakers top two is the Jordan 6 Olympics. That's when Mike Moore back in '92 with the '96 or '92 Dream Team won, or you can say the original Dream Team. And then I would say the 1996 Air Max, first version, is a beautiful shoe and is still underrated. They haven't retro that thing nearly enough. So that's something definitely you should be keeping your eyes out. Now, those that didn't like the Red Reimagined or the Industrial Blue, not called the Military Blue, will definitely be looking for the White Thunder. So we've already got a Red Thunder. We have the original Thunder. We got a Lightning. Now on August 24th, we will get the white or black and white White Thunder Jordan 4. And Jordan 4s have been a fire. This is a shoe definitely people are going to be checking for as they're going back to school. Now, those kids that need an all black shoe, this one isn't going to fly, but this one is definitely one you want to have in your closet come going back to school. And then we wrap up August at this particular juncture without any surprise releases. The Jordan 3 cement gray. So this is not white cement. This is gray cement. This is absolutely beautiful. A different twist on this. If you love Jordan 3s like I do, many of you will be out there looking for shoes like that. So hey, that's not a bad lineup for a lineup that is in tough shape. And we know that there's some hot shoes coming. We'll get to it in another episode, but I know people got their eye. Black Cement 3 is confirmed. We got now Black Cat 5 is back on the map. We also have all of nines, and then we have Columbia Jordan 11. So there's some heat that's definitely coming for the wintertime. But those are 10 shoes you definitely can be checking for as we're rolling through the summer months. Now, hey, again, other brands. You got New Balance. They're rolling up the 1,000. 96s are on fire right now. 550s have slowed down, definitely. But there's some great things from then. People are rocking Cayeno 14s like it's going out of style. And then going back to New Balance, the 1906 is an absolutely banger. Tried it on when I was out in the retail world, and it is an amazing shoe. So lots of things that are going. People are still rocking the crap out of Sambas. The Panda Dunk has now become the Air Force One of recent memory. So there's tons of people still rocking Pandas. They're still putting them out. People are still buying them. So, and then Sambas obviously are absolutely insane, along with some of the Adidas campuses and some of the other great Adidas models that are out there. So there's lots happening, but Jordan brand is here to stay. 10 great shoes for both men and women that will be out this summer. Check it out. Thanks for listening to Sneaks Rhymes Live. We out.